Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a new setup. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I just rearranged my room, but I want to show you guys. I have videos from the past, but I'm like picking up this project after a long time, and the idea that I am doing is I went to a thrift store and I got a cashmere sweater and I started to unravel it for the yarn. With the thought that if I get a sweater from a thrift store and unravel it, it's going to be cheaper than buying cashmere yarn. And oh my god, you guys, I'm going to try to make the lighting better. I think I made it worse. So, something that I'm realizing now is it was black and white and then like cream and white, and so as I unravel, I'm unraveling like two yarns, like not black and white, I mean brown and white, and then I have to like twist them. So if you are gonna unravel a sweater from a thrift store, it's probably easier if it's like all the same color. But I'm getting attracted. I'm very interested in the idea of using very thin yarn for like knitting machines, but knitting them by hand. I found someone last night. Just chill with me as I unravel a sweater. Okay, get some tea, chillax, and I'm gonna tell you about. So I found this lady. I'm gonna tell you her name because I took a screenshot, and it's like her name is Shufladka Handmade. Shufladka Handmade. Shufladka Handmade. And she's like knitting with lace yarn, but she was like knitting with like, I believe it was like lace weight yarn, but like um she took like something like this and put like six of them together and then was knitting with them, and she was knitting with cotton. She said it was Italian yarn. She had a link in her bio, but I didn't check it out yet. But I just loved how it turned out. I kind of feel like I'm like really attracted to the idea of knitting a sweater that looks machine made but knitting by hand. And it's just periodically have to do this. Oh. So, and then we're just spooling. But when you wake up in the morning and you're like, let's do a really time consuming, arduous project that's oddly satisfying, I just crave it. I don't know why. Then you end up with these balls. They're so cute. I don't know. I was thinking I wanted to make socks, but I think that it's really oddly satisfying to unravel. Whoops. So, just life update. Okay, this is like, because I'm disorganized, I don't know where all the past videos. So I feel like I'm going to post this video just like, hey, check in, this is a project I'm working on. And in the future, I will find the videos in the past that had to do with this. Like maybe when I make the final video, when I'm like, sort of like a time lapse, and then I actually make something out of the yarn, I'm going to have little snippets of the process. But yeah. So what I'm wanting to get into now is start to shop for machine weight spools. Like, I mean, not machine weight, knitting machine yarn that is sold on spools. And I'm kind of interested in, well, I want to knit socks, but I know that socks, you don't want to do 100% cotton, you want nylon mixed in there. So I'm like wondering if I should get a cotton yarn and then a nylon yarn and like splice them together. Not splice, but just like knit them alongside. Should I get a yarn that's a blend? And this is oddly satisfying. So, life update. It's New Year's 2026, and I rearranged my room, and I've got a desk, and I think this desk is going to make it a lot easier to make YouTube videos, which I would like to do more of in 2026. And yeah, I think that sometimes I think that I have to like do things in a systematic, organized way, and I realized that life is quite chaotic, and I think I'm like just down for like doing things in an intuitive way. It's like anytime I get a desire to do something, yes, obviously you have your to-do list, things you gotta do, gotta pay my taxes. Yes, I'm not gonna pay my taxes intuitively when I feel like it, because I won't do it. But aside from that, how you live your life, I'm trying to more and more listen to my intuitive nudges. Like right now, before working on unraveling this sweater, I was like, I just drew a little bit in my sketchbook. It's like me as a part cat lady. You guys want to see? I'm part cat lady. I just look like I'm part cat and I'm like knitting a sock. Okay, I just intuitively was like, let's draw. And then after, I was like, where is my cashmere sweater project? I hadn't worked on this in months. I don't think I worked on unraveling this in like a year. And so systematically, I just gotta let it twist. And I just felt like doing it now. And obviously, I have like work I need to work on, things I need to do on my computer, but you know, I just ate some food and want to like chill and relax. Anyways, back to what we were saying. So in a little while, we're gonna run out of the brown yarn, and then it's gonna start being a camel colored. So I'm gonna get 3 colors from this sweater, I believe. Might even get another one. I think I'm gonna get 3 colors. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna make a hat out of this. I mean, I have enough to make a sweater, but I don't really think I want to make a sweater. I was thinking I could make a hat and gloves. Oh my god, should I try to make a sweater? The lady Shaflankta. Okay, I might be butchering her name, but let me double check how you say her name. Her name is Shafladka. Shafladka Handmade. She was making this like yellow sweater with cables, and I kind of haven't been so interested in doing cable knit, but she did really, really small yarn, thin yarn, and she did a cotton sweater, and I was like, ooh, I should do cables. I do like the idea of doing, well, I think something, I don't love wool, because like I have really sensitive skin, and wool is like quite itchy for me, so, but then you see someone do a cotton sweater with cables and with really tight yarn, it adds like a nice texture, and I feel like it adds a nice texture and dimension and like warmth and kind of visual interest. I don't really know what that word means. But yeah, so I think I learned how to do cables once, but it was kind of like went in one ear and out the other, and I'm not, ooh, feels so oddly satisfying, you guys. Unravel stuff. Dude, imagine if I like made a whole series of like stuff I unravel and turn into really cool stuff. Hashtag resourcefulness. Yeah, I think that's the main thing, is like, I would like to buy yarn, but sometimes I feel like yarn is expensive, but that shouldn't stop me from getting yarn. Like thrifting. Like if you go to a thrift store and you buy a sweater for $5 and then you unravel it and it was like a cashmere sweater, like you're really, I feel like this is like a hack. This is most certainly, I mean, it's putting in work, because I mean, like if you were to pay yourself to unravel, I think it's just kind of cool. What I think, like, I like remember learning about like maybe Native Americans getting wool blankets from like European settlers and then like unraveling the wool blankets and turning it into something else. And I feel like I like that as like just resourcefulness and like hey, this thing exists and it's in the world and it's not my style. So I'm going to like unravel it and like remake it into something that I actually value and like and is like more me. And I feel like there's something, it's kind of like uh alchemy. If you unravel something and turn it into something else, it is, so it's quite alchemical. I'm a witch. I'm a witch. It's just like my brain can imagine the like doink. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're enjoying the process. It's not about the it's not about the just destination, it's about the journey. Um and yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna keep unraveling for a little while. But I feel like I'll let you guys go. So to prevent this video from being like half an hour long, because I'm probably gonna do this for another 15 minutes. But thanks for checking out this video, and I will let you guys know when I go thrifting again and like what yarns I'm looking for. And oh, I just have all sorts of videos I want to make. I just need to like make space on my computer and my phone, because I got a hard drive. I'm just gonna do some data movement and then we're gonna get back to videoing. So thanks for watching, you guys. My name is Noemi of Noemi Makes Things. You can subscribe. Boink. You can watch another video. Boink. Thanks for watching. Bye.